You don't have to be horny as fuck all the time. That is unrealistic. You are a human being with complexities and a lot of emotions. Hey wild ones, I'm Lucy and this is Pussy Powered. In today's video, we're gonna talk about what to do when you're too stressed for sex. While sex is a fantastic stress reliever, a lot of people find it difficult to even have sex or feel sexual when they're under a lot of stress. So if you're one of those people who tends to be more turned off from sex or feel unsexy or unsexual when you're under stress, or if your lover or partner or spouse tends to fit that description, then this video is for you. I'm gonna walk you through 4 things you can do when you're feeling too stressed for sex. 1. Acceptance. Acceptance is not passive or complacent. It is active. And resisting the lack of sexual desire only adds to the stress. Acceptance is the only way to truly move through the experience instead of trying to put a band-aid over it or to force yourself to feel something that you don't. This doesn't mean that you want to stay there. It's simply looking at it for what it is and accepting that, you know what? It is what it is. Recognize that this is where you are in this moment. And hey, guess what? This exact same principle of acceptance applies to everything else in life. Second, space. Mental, physical, emotional space. Space to be present with those uncomfortable emotions and to process what's going on a deeper level. In this space, you can safely explore what's creating the stress. What's really going on? It could be unresolved trauma in the body. It could be worry, fear, uncertainty, feeling like life is spinning out of control, or feeling like any part of your life is out of control, and that's creating a sense of stress and fear and concern. And since we know that thoughts create feelings, and those feelings lead to our actions and produce sensations and experiences in our physical bodies, a great practice is to ask yourself, what is the story that I'm telling myself about my life, about my situation, about my relationship, about my body, about whatever it is that you suspect is creating stress in your life. And also recognizing that stress is not the enemy. Stress is not bad. It is not wrong. It does not mean that you are doing something wrong. And there are different types of stress. In fact, eustress can be very beneficial, but what leads to the kind of stress that we think of when we hear the word stress is this sense of hopelessness and helplessness, like we cannot control the outcome or we can't control what's happening to us. So bringing it back to examining what is it that we are telling ourselves? What is the narrative that we are feeding? What is it that we are focusing on? Examining that story more deeply, questioning, is this really true? Am I 100% sure that this story is true? And then more consciously choosing what you're going to focus on. Remember, your focused energy is extremely powerful as what we focus on expands. And where focus goes, energy flows. Third, mind-body connection. Based on the many clients that I've worked with, plus my own personal experience, plus lots and lots and lots of research, the somatic experience of moving energy through the body is absolutely fundamental to move through stress into pleasure, ease, and bliss. And by energy flow, I'm talking about moving your body, connecting with the energy flowing through your body, being attuned to what is happening energetically in your body. In our society, we tend to praise, having our shit together and being calm, cool, and collected. And that creates so much stress in the physical body, which of course manifests in all kinds of ways. Something as simple as checking in with your energy every single day is a life-changing practice. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Something as simple as shaking out your body for a couple minutes a day, tapping around your body, every single part, skin to skin as much as possible, and gently touching your skin, resensitizing yourself to your own touch. The skin is the largest organ of the body, and it is extremely sensitive and sensual. But we get so in our heads and we detach and dissociate from our bodies in an effort to keep ourselves calm, cool, and collected. Your body has its own wisdom. And even if your conscious mind doesn't remember, the body remembers. If you are feeling stressed for no apparent reason and you can't quite pinpoint the source of stress, I highly encourage you to simply get up and move your body every single day. Remember that energy can neither be created or or destroyed. And whatever is stored in the body remains there, stagnant, wanting to be moved. And you have the power to move that energy through your body. There's also a powerful practice called TRE that I highly suggest you look into. There are so many different videos on YouTube about how to do it, when to do it, for how long, so I'm not gonna go into detail here. Just wanted to put that on your radar. Fourth and finally, communication. If you're in a relationship and sex is usually a part of it, it is so important to communicate openly, honestly, how you're feeling. Even if you don't tell your partner that you are feeling stressed, they're gonna feel that. They're gonna feel that tense energy. And I know it can be really scary to share, but you know what creates that connection and intimacy that you probably really, really long for? Vulnerability. And P.S. taking full responsibility for your emotional state, hot, sexy, and so powerful. You don't have to be horny as fuck all the time. That is unrealistic. You are a human being with complexities and a lot of emotions. So don't put that crazy, unrealistic expectation on yourself, but do be honest and in integrity with yourself. That said, you get to choose whether you want to be touchy-feely with your lover or not, regardless of you feeling stressed. Sometimes we may not be feeling particularly in the mood until we show up, we start making out, kissing, skin to skin touch, you know, whatever happens, and then you end up totally getting into it. You may be pleasantly surprised at what your pussy decides to do. So again, that is up to you. Alright, wild ones, that's it for today. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below what you're taking away from this video and what steps you're excited to implement next time you're feeling too stressed for sex. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos on sexual empowerment and healing for women. In the meantime, here's to your unleashing for a pussy-powered life.